Hello and welcome back. In the previous section, we have recorded some transactions. In business, even though we record everything with care, there can still be some mistakes. For example, we may record the transaction in wrong bank account, we may use the wrong amount, we may forget to record the transaction at all, and we may record an income as an expense or vice versa. Well, if that happens, your accounting records will not be accurate. And even if it has not happened, now I have created a doubt, and you will be looking at these balances and your reports with doubt. What's the point of having such accounting records which are not accurate and not trustable? So we have to ensure everything we record is recorded correctly. And how do we ensure that? Well, there is a system, and that system is called reconciliation. What is that? Well, see, for a lot of things that we record, there can be third-party records as well that we can access. For example, here we have our Barclays. We have recorded all of our transactions in which we receive money in Barclays or paid money from Barclays into this Barclays account in QuickBooks Online. Now at the month end, or even if you like, you can get it before, you will get a bank statement from Barclays. Now this is a third party record. So we will ensure that all the payments that we have made and recorded are correctly reflected in the bank statement as well. So it should be ideally be a mirror of our records into the Barclays versus the bank statement. So if you find anything there that there is a different amount appearing in the statement, or there is a transaction that you have not recorded and it is appearing in the Barclays bank statement, we immediately need to check and make the correction in our accounting records. So once you have done such reconciliation, after that you will be 100% confident that your Barclays is accurate. We will do the similar for all of our bank accounts and even for cash in hand. How we will do that, we will look at that later. Right now, let us focus on the bank statements. So since banks are highly regulated institutions, we can expect that records there are going to be accurate. But if you find something that you have recorded and it is not in the bank statement, and you think that there can be mistake on the bank's end, you would of course be contacting them immediately and seek the clarification and fix this issue. So we will be looking at the bank reconciliation in this section. But the reconciliation are not limited to bank. We also reconcile our receivables and payables. We will be looking at them later on. And with all those reconciliations, we will be 100% confident that our accounting records are 100% accurate and there is no room for a doubt. Well, of course, there can still be some mistakes, like you have recorded a travel expense as entertainment expense. That kind of mistakes will not be rectified by reconciliations, but those are small matters that we can later deal on. The bigger problems, like your banks are not reconciling, you have recorded something into the bank and that is not there in the bank statement, such bigger issues will be resolved. Now the question is, how do we reconcile? Well, in the past, what used to happen is we used to get our bank statement, we print that out, and then we get our ledger from the QuickBooks Online or whatever software we are using. How we get that, let me show you. You can run the account transactions report from here, report, or you can simply click here on go to registers in our QuickBooks Online, and let's go to the Barclays register for now. It will basically show you all the transactions that you have recorded into the Barclays. And now we will get our paper of the bank statement and tick everything manually, and then it will be reconciled. Well, that was the old school way of doing the reconciliation. Now in the modern age, what we can do is we can import the bank statement directly into QuickBooks Online. You can import that by importing a CSV file, kind of Excel file. I will explain that in a moment when we are importing. So you can import that Excel file here and reconcile inside the QuickBooks, or even better, you can connect your QuickBooks Online with your bank, and then it will automatically fetch the bank statements into QuickBooks Online. And then of course, if you like to do the old school, that option is there as well. So I will be showing all these options to you one by one in this section. Now to begin with, first of all, let me take you to the first option where you can connect your QuickBooks Online directly with your bank for automatic fetch of the bank statement lines into QuickBooks. How do we do that? First of all, let's navigate to transactions, and here you will click on bank transactions. Now on this page you have two options. The first option is to connect your bank accounts with QuickBooks Online, by which you can automatically import your bank statement transactions directly into QuickBooks Online. The other option is to upload the transactions manually. We will be exploring both of these options one by one. First, let us take a look at the connect account option. So as we do that, system will take us to this screen where we first of all need to select our bank account. You can see we have multiple options here. We can see even more options, and we can even search our specific bank by writing here. By the way, this does not only include bank accounts, it includes PayPal as well as Stripe and the Wise. Now in my case I have to go with Barclays Business, so I will select this one. And as I do that, it is telling me that in 3 simple steps I will be able to connect my bank account. Let's go. Just read these terms and conditions and then click on agree and then sign in. By signing in, this will take you to this screen where you will enter your banking ID and password. Now this page is from Barclays, and once you enter these details, the last name and the membership number, and enter your password in the next step, Barclays will give the permission to QuickBooks Online, and then QuickBooks Online will be connected and you will be able to import your statements into QuickBooks Online. For the first time, it will ask you that from which specific date do you want to import your data. You can choose any specific day, or you can go to the start of the data. Just in case you want to import data quite a long before, for example several years from today, you may not be able to do that, but don't worry, even then we can use the second option, that was to upload the data. Now I will not be connecting this is quite automated. You just have to enter your ID and password, and then it will be connected in just one seamless step. So I will not be doing that here, so I will just close this one, and let me go back to the main screen and let me show you the second option, that is upload transaction. Let's continue with this in the next lecture.